See, they're having the time of their life. Oh, they've been tagged, look. Someone's been down and tagged them. I think they have to do it once a year. They go around tagging all the swans. It's technically, I don't think they are anymore. I think they used to belong to the Queen and King or whatever, but I don't think they are now. Yeah. Makes me laugh when they duck down under and the bums stick up in the air. Or when they walk on land. That's the funniest. It's so ungracious. But it's funny, you see them in other countries, and I always associate them with England. I always find it odd that they're in other countries. Yeah, it gets further down, but further on. See, it should be up there. Because it's all dried out. I mean, they could clean it when it's this low.
Getting it now, can you? It's only real though.
Yeah.
Go for a while.
No, it goes for, yeah, but it's the mud, innit? You get stuck in the mud. That's the trouble. It's like the Manchester one. Do you remember? It was all muddy at the bottom. If it weren't for the mud, you'd be okay. But you get stuck in all the mud. See, he's stuck now. But once it goes really low, them things bend, don't they? You see. See, what's weird is all the cotton plants. People must have thrown them in or something. And spread.
Let's spread butter.
Yeah, I guess.
Get them. Seeds get transferred.
Yeah. And the other thing that somebody, Charlie Beach, where people are throwing tomatoes down because they don't eat them. I don't know why people don't eat tomatoes. I like them. But the seeds then start growing at bus stops. A few years ago I was walking further up there and these two kids, they were school, they should have been at school. She was about 12 and she turned to me and you know what she said? She says, "Oi mate, we're throwing rocks at this dead hedgehog, do you want to join us?" I went, "Oh, that's nice." No, she was rough. Oh, she called me a sarky, so I didn't walk back for 2 hours. I thought it'd be embarrassing getting duffed up by a 13-year-old girl. She was quite big as well, she was muscular. She weren't tall, but she was well muscular, and I thought, oh God.
Did she scare you off?
Yeah. But I thought, in what planet? I mean, even if I was 13, not mind being an adult, would I want to throw rocks at a dead hedgehog? I thought, she's punkers. I'm having the time of their life throwing them. See, this is lower down. I mean, it was
near Manchester. The one near Manchester.
Yeah, there's I'm not sure because I think there might be more than one canal there, but there's definitely something. Oh, well, there's the one that's collapsed, but there's a few others. Like, some are saying it because it hasn't rained much, but they're also saying that people have on purpose letting the water out. So there's that one. That one's a goner. But there's a few others there's another one in Manchester.
Seen it?
What?
Run.
Wow. See, you've got better eyesight than me. I can't see anything. See, it's a nice way to get shots. You don't use yours enough. I don't understand why you don't bring it down. You know, you can get some nice footage going along places. I mean, you could always do it on a separate channel if you wanted. I used to cycle this a lot with the dogs. Park at Crown Point and just bring the bikes down.
Yeah, sorry. I was off on Friday.
That is the biggest waste of time. They spend all day running just to extend their lives by a couple of weeks. But they spend it all running, waste of time. I don't understand why Mondy's buzzing about. I mean, he claims he's running all these miles. How come Mr. Chubby is running all these miles? He's got a bigger belly than me. Well, he has. He should be skinny, shouldn't he? I need to lose weight. Haven't you fancied watching him run? Hysterical. I'm not convinced. I think he just tells us that.
So you just think he's in food?
Yeah, come on. Look out at normal runners. They're slim, aren't they? Have you ever seen a runner with a big... Especially the miles he claims he runs. I used to put the dogs in here. They used to just run down. If I don't put them in now, they get stuck. I mean, you don't want to come down here when the night's full of people and drugs. During the day it's nice, but I don't think once it gets dark you'd want to come. Although it's a nice, if you go further up, there's a golf course that's, not golf course, cricket ground. Look how, so you can see how low it is there, showing all the mud. I'm surprised we haven't seen any fish. Normally you see fish. Oh, you still see people fish still. Most boring thing going is watching people fish. I can't understand it. They just sit there for hours and hours and hours. So it's quite pretty, them pond things. I'm surprised they got so many people turn up today from. I thought no one's going to turn up. They didn't for that other guy, did that? AMI, whatever he's called. You know who kicked the Jewish guy? Oh. No one seemed to bother with him. Yeah, I thought. I mean, maybe it was the weather sucked that day, but. It's funny because the post they put out suggested, oh, let's go get them. And they're all friendly to us. That weren't exactly attack him. Just think how much it must be costing. Yeah, I bet it'll be about 50 grand at least. And you think that's how much it's cost per case, and then they go on about they've got no cash. They must blow a couple of million each day at just Leeds one cart alone. And you've got them all up and down the country. See, they're all slim. When I came on the bike that day, I think they were doing that. You know where you're supposed to do community service? I think they were all doing community service because I don't think they were workers. They're all in orange. I think they were community service. Probably cleaning it or something. See, it gets even less when we get past here. You know what I was hoping is I could have taken that moped thing I've got, you know, that old one, but they don't allow it on this footpath with the motorised vehicle.
Oh, here?
Yeah, it'd have been ideal. Although I've seen cars, but their rules and regulations say...
There it's empty.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, see what I mean? Oh, it even has a little pond now. Didn't the other day? That's way low, isn't it? That's lower than it was the other day, and it was low then. Oh, look at that, some scumbag. Oh, no, they must have been cleaning that out. I suppose it is giving them a chance to clean it. I know, this is gonna... I bought that magnetic fishing gear. That was a waste of time. Are they vegetarian? They might not be. That's the trouble, you can't tell these days. It's like Mars, they're not vegetarian. Sneaky. They were for a bit and then they won't keep going backwards and forwards. No, I better not because it's warm. Always gives me stomach ache when it's warm with chocolate. But you'd think you'd see them little fish darting about. Normally you do. I've seen loads of fish down there before, but unless they've moved them on. I mean, they might have done. I've seen them. They go in, don't they, and electrify them. It's kind of cool. Zap them and then they pull them out. God, it is low. You see, the theories that they said on the internet, these walls need to always be constantly wet. So when they dry out, they crack, and then so it'll be even. So that's going to be apparently a bigger disaster for them, because then they'll start leaking. So even when they get the water back, apparently they'll just leak everywhere. I mean, once you get so far, it fills back up again. It's just this section. So you could almost walk on that, but I think you get stuck in the mud. So it's a shame it doesn't carry on further up, because I dropped a dog ball in there and it was a nice one. No, it was. I don't think it dropped because it was solid rubber. But I didn't drop it and it was one of the dogs. I could never get it out. I wonder if I could get it now. I think no, it's way up there. It's either blue or yellow, and I've always regretted it because it was a nice one. It didn't half bounce. I'm just taking that now. Oh, you're taking it. I thought you were showing me something. Yeah. Yeah, it's gone lower than before. I think it's going to be like this months, I said. But some are saying it's vandals. Wouldn't be surprised. just opening it up and letting all the water out. So apparently every time you open and close it, they take a lot of water, and if you leave them open, because they're only manual, aren't they? I mean, all you have to do is get a key, and sometimes you see them scattered about, they forget them. So if some little sods found one, some boatman's dropped, then they're going to have the time of their life opening them all. And you've got them open for hours until some finds out, but then it's too late. See your stuff there. So I was going to come join the week with the dogs, but I thought, well, if I'm in town I might as well do it today. I might cycle it, just bring them to, well.
Oh, Millie will get on with the cycle.
Oh, she's fine. She used to be really muscly though. That's the thing, we used to do this all the time. I used to bring Dottie Miller, Amigo and Sander. Yeah, Amigo died a few years ago. And we used to go miles. We'd go from here all the way up to, you know that Shipley?
Yeah.
That's how we'd do it. And then back again. It doesn't take that long on here. So it's quite flat. I think it fills up after this. I think this is where I got to. But I have meant to go further. Well, I've done past Shipley and stuff, but it was finding where to park in the next section. I could never work it out. But it gets sort of creepy further up. There's one where there's like about 15 locks together. That's a sort of walk up. But you see, cars are allowed up and down here, so I don't know why I can't go on the moped, but on here, no, they are. Cars can do it because you've got houses on here. So there's sections where they have to drive on here to get onto the road. That I don't think, but further down they do. That's why it's wide enough for cars, and they service it sometimes in vans. And that's been cut off. I don't think it was cut off the other day. Oh no, it was. This is where I think they were doing that. It looked like community service. God, have I framed that wrong? Just say I've been aiming it all the way wrong. That's good, isn't it? Clever me. Oh no, it's still down here. I saw them build these. They're only cheap, they're just concrete blocks with cheap bricks on the outside. They had them up in like days. Them bricks don't last. I've seen them before doing stuff like that. You're thinking you're getting a luxury flat and it's like it just cracks on you. I mean, basically just in a concrete cell really. You seen any runners with a belly like? That's why when he says he does all these runnings, I'm going, yeah, whatever. So he should be the slimmest one out of us all.
Throws a good left up there.
Hmm?
Throws a good left up.
Does there?
Not seen him?
No, what, when people have asked him?
Yeah.
Well, he's tall, isn't he? He's got the weight behind him.
You're obsessed with his weight.
No, I mean physically, he's quite a big. You know what I mean? When you're that tall,
Oh, it's telling you said he was fat.
I think he said it himself. Well, he's here on there, won't he? Oh, are we off to Newcastle in a couple of weeks? Are we bothering with that?
That's for UKIP, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think there could be a good counter protest.
You know what date of that?
Yeah, it's the I think it's the last Saturday. Hang on, I'll tell you. Which pocket have I put it in? Great, I've lost it now.
Oh, it's 27th.
I think it could be the week before. I'll just check. Let's see. Then bring calendar. Boom. There we go. Oh yeah, it is the 27th. Yeah. No, it's Black Bin Day next on Saturday. I always forget. It's alright paying every 2 weeks because I always get confused and then I never put anything out. You know, I always enjoy watching the chubby ones that run because you can tell they can't do it.
Vegan, apparently. A vegan?
I thought she would be. She comes across as vegetarian a bit. Well, I'll try them then. Oh, they're wrapped up?
Yeah.
They look quite posh actually. I wonder where she gets them from because there are Polish shops, but... What? Oh, she don't want me to... I think it fills up here. See, it has filled up a bit, you can see. You want to turn back now? Yeah. Look at all the little insects, the water bubbles. So you can see it is full of this side. Oh, it's them little water skaters, whatever they're called. Oh, he's quite chubby. Oh, watch this. I just find the chubby ones so entertaining because they don't look very healthy. They look like they're going to drop dead in a second. No, look at him there. He's literally bright red. I've seen him. I saw a bloke the other day, I'm Shogun have a heart attack, but he got up again. It's just a pointless thing to do. Come on, running about. Ugh. I bet it's lunchtime, isn't it? That's what they'll be doing. Ugh. Oh, it's the ones out in the like over 60, they're even worse. What's their point? I see no pleasure in that at all.
What's it called?
Oh, ducks. You've got a hotel booked then for...
And I'll tell
Next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose if he could always share with you. Is he his relative or something?
No, he lives nearby.
Oh, I thought it was his relative.
Somebody's going to run it in. 25 minutes slower than you.
The worst, you don't see him as much now, but a few years ago, always running looking at the watches. They used to do my head in as well. You know, them sport, you know, just check they're faster than all the mates, trackers. But then everyone cheated and put them on the dogs, so it didn't really work.
What?
But you know the trackers, you know the sports
I've never heard of anyone putting them on a dog.
Yeah, they started cheating because to compete they do things like put them on dogs and put them on taxis and stuff, so that all the mates used to think they were really fast and stuff. Complete cheats. That's why I think the fad's slightly gone. You don't see them as much doing it. But yeah, dogs are the traditional one to play it on. Even those who used to just do it, you know, where it counted your steps. They cheat doing that as well, just put them on the dogs, so the dogs would run along. And then they'd tell all the mates, oh, I've done this really long walk. Because the dog's running up and down. And it's detecting, it's bouncing around. And they haven't done anything. They've been sat watching the dog while having a cig. I'm so tempted to put my foot out and chuck them all up, but... No, it's boring, look at them, it's just such a point. They run through the woods, scare the pants out of me, I'm chilling out. And suddenly you get some woman running behind it, doesn't have to make it jump. They've actually apologised. It's embarrassing having a woman embarrassed because I've jumped and says, oh, I'm sorry to scare you. I feel right, idiot.
Yeah, do you not like number?
It's worse when the Olympics are on, that's when they all come out. For a few weeks, everyone's doing it, they all get into it. Oh. Hello, little one. And then it fades out after the Olympics.
Or in January when everyone's done their New Year's resolution.
No, within like a couple of days. Once the Olympics are over, within a couple of days, you see them all running around. When the Olympics are on, they all get into it. And then, just as the Olympics end, give it another week, then you don't see as many. It's hardly, they get fed up of it. So it's boring. But you see them all running through the woods for about 2 or 3 weeks. And they're all middle-aged, coughing dodgers. Although that bloke who, it was a few years ago, has stopped doing it now. His wife died, he was Sikh, and I think he was like 97, no, he was in the 90s or something, really old. And he'd never run before, and he started taking up marathons. Oh, here's a little boring fact for you. Do you know all Sikhs, males, have swords on them because of the religion belief?
They don't all have them.
No, but you know how they do it? It's a little badge. That's how they do it. So legally, they're okay. It's kind of cool. They just carry a teeny little badge with a tiny little sword on, and that way, that legally.
No, legally they can carry the pan.
Yep.
It's like a blade like that. Big.
Yeah. Oh, they're allowed to, but they do carry a little badge, so that's how they do it.
They're exempt.
Oh, you'd think. I mean, I presume that it'd be just ceremonial because I've never seen them.
That's why they're exempt.
Yeah.
You know what else they don't have to do as well?
Well, they don't have to wear
from,
helmets, do they?
From bike helmets, yeah.
Yeah.
Motorbike helmets.
That's been around for ages. Although, to be honest, I don't think anyone... You know, the study shows that once they brought bike helmets in, because everyone felt safer, it's like with seat belts, everyone felt safer, so they took more risks. For a while, the death rate went down, then it shot back up again, because everyone going nuts. Hello. Oh, you're cute. It's ridiculous people have cute dogs. Mine are just not. Nothing cute about mine, they're just a pain. Everyone else seems to have really clever dogs that are well behaved. Oh, my mate, I was telling my mate, I said, you know what I was thinking was, if I could get one, is a smart car, dirt cheap.
Oh yeah.
But you have to get the right model, because some of the engines are really, apparently on some models aren't that good. They can go pop quite easily, but others are apparently really reliable. But then she goes, oh, we won't get Ember in the back. And I thought, you will. But it's probably safer because there are only 2 seats, but there's a big gap in the back.
Yeah, I drove an all-electric one, and it's terrible. Stop every 5 minutes to fill it up.
Yeah.
They're only for like city driving, aren't they?
Yeah.
I was
But petrol, I wouldn't get electric for any of them. I wouldn't care what it is.
So that was all electric.
Yeah. No, I think if you got, apparently you can't get diesel ones in England, but they're the best. But unless they're imported. But apparently they're quite cheap because the engine's in the rear, and so if anything needs doing, you can almost lift the engine out by hand. So like, but there's one car, I think it's the DT something other. That's like the silly one where, even though they use hardly any fuel, this thing stops and starts, you know, at lights and stuff to save fuel, and it cuts the engine out if you do, if you're under 5 miles an hour. Oh no, over, yeah, under 5. But apparently that goes pop quite a lot. But I just thought, well, if one comes, you see, it's like, I keep looking, and the cars are still ridiculously expensive, second hand. But I think it's because no one wants electric. I saw them doing this the other day. Doing the graffiti for that. Yeah, I came under and I could smell this toxic paint. And he must have disappeared because I don't think he was there when I came past. But when I came back, he was there. Yeah. They must have spent hours doing it. But I mean, he had no mask on. The fumes he will have been smoke breathing in. I thought that was a crocodile then. Does look like one stuck up.
But because you said that, that's what made me think of that bike.
You know, you don't see many hot chicks in Leeds, do you, really? It's quite disappointing. That's what annoys me about. That's the thing about the, you know, the Brexit thing. At least we had loads of chicks coming in the country. All them Polish girls and everything. Once Brexit kicked in, all had to go back, half of them. People don't think about me. Well, it's true though. I used to say, if you see someone hot, you'll guarantee they'll be Polish. I upset one actually, but it was a few years ago. This bloke, and I'm not joking, he looked like a supermodel. And I went up to my mate, I said, "You're Polish, aren't you?" He went, "Yeah." And I think I slipped up by saying, "Your girlfriend's not that attractive." She was devastated, but she wasn't.
What did you say?
I don't know, it was just I was half asleep. I was just saying he looked, I mean he did. You should have seen her, she was nothing special compared to him. He was like a model.
Did you fancy him?
No, it was just, I've never seen a bloke that's like that in real life. And I just couldn't believe it. It was in the right pose. But the thing was, no, the thing was, it was just, I just
so you went up to a random guy?
Yeah, I just said.
He was fit and his missus is not?
Yeah, and he agreed. Well, he didn't agree about her, but she wasn't. She was quite plain, seriously. I mean, I couldn't understand what he was doing with her. Now, sometimes it's quite irritating when you see couples that just look mismatched. It is, it's annoying. I tell you, there was a girl, when I was working at a cinema, there was a lad there and he looked like Penfold and his girlfriend looked like a young version. Who's that Welsh? Catherine Zeta-Jones. I'm not joking, she was hot. And to this day I couldn't understand how he got off with her. It was wrong. I mean, it really was. She was stunning. Probably one of the most stunning women I've ever seen, and I was thinking, ugh.
Might have loads of money.
No, he was a student. He was a nice lad. But I can't imagine they're still together today. There was a couple, and they were the most oddest ones you'd ever seen. They lived on a canal boat, and I guarantee you would have never put them together, because he looked like he was out from the 40s. They looked like something out of the 1940s film, Carry On film or something. Really scruffy. It looked, you know, it looked like he worked down. Well, I can't describe it. He looked out this. He didn't look of this decade. So, and his wife or girlfriend, she was stunning. She used to come in the fanciest clothes and everything. It was weird. And that drove me nuts. They just didn't look right together. Visually, it was wrong. I mean, he used to come and he was covered in soot and all sorts, and yet she'd be in the fanciest clothes. So that's priced out she's too nerdy looking. See, it's when nerdy girls try and look cool, it doesn't work. I should do fashion advice. I think I'd be quite good at it.
Have a go.
Keep thinking of it. Oh, you know that lad with the West with the telly? You know who comes on a Friday? He has that list. He's been a bit, you know, acts up and you've seen him. He's come every single Friday to the Winmar thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know where he's going back as far as to London all the time. Daddy works on the train, so he gets free tickets. Constantly, he can just jump on any time he wants.
Isn't it Leeds kit?
I think so. He's got a lot of really strong lips. You know who it was. So he's doing Friday in Leeds and then shoot on the train Saturday. Not bad, is it? Yeah, that's it. That's how we can do it. That'd be alright. Wouldn't it be great if we had free tickets to go everywhere? You wouldn't bother with a coach then, would you? 1 hour to London. You'd do London every day, wouldn't you? Manchester. We could just do Manchester and then same day pop to London.
Do you want to get a job on trains and then we can have free tickets?
No, it's family only though. That's the trouble, even if I did. You won't be able to do it because my mate did that. When he works on the trains, he says, oh, you can get on. And the bus conductor, train conductor stopped me. And he said, oh, he says, I says, it's all right, I've got, I showed him it was a special family ticket thing. And he says, no, you're not family. Rotten. It was a rotten sod. it was yeah, technically I don't think they'd prosecute after all these years. I was bad for that, but now they've got it all automated, you can't do it. Oh, we're back already at the Swans. They don't seem to have got much older since a few weeks ago.
I bet they're a few weeks older.
Yeah, well, a little bit, but you'd have thought they'd have gone a bit wide, so. Well, you'd think it'd be out of season for them. Well, they must be able to give birth any time. So I always think it's the beginning of the year. I got chased by one when I was kayaking. He had his wife there. I don't think they had any youngsters. And he shot down. Moody little sod he was. And then when he turned back, I did the mistake. I don't know how he must have known what I was saying, but he started swimming back. I'm kayaking going this way and he's behind me. And I says, yeah, and I says, your wife's ugly. She wasn't, but I just thought I was just annoyed that he chased me, and he turned round and he had his beak was straight out open and shot. I've never got to pedal so fast. And I thought, how does he know I've been rude? Yeah, they'll come round, but they must. I always thought it was just London, but they must do them all. Because I think London's different rules with them. It's a different. I can't remember. They've got a sort of weird little rule system there. Oh, and then it'll be that depressing time. You know what I hate about this time? It's when all the geese start flying back, and that's depressing because then you know winter's kicking in.
So in London, all swans and geese and ducks and everything, squirrels, pigeons.
They're friendly.
They're all just everywhere, all over.
Yeah.
There's a squirrel climbing up people.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You've got to keep your dogs in, because I had Millie. I had to be careful because I knew she'd have gone for that, so I had to keep it on the. But yeah, they're super friendly.
All pigeons landing on people's hands and stuff.
Yeah, they're not daft. Although I have had swans take food out, Jan, which is a bit nerve-wracking. You think they'd nip your finger? Isn't there that kid's poem where it bites the finger off?
Well, I heard the bites like that.
I think their weapon is headbutting, because I think they can harm you if they pull their head back. So I've seen them with dogs and stuff. They take that. Must be old people's day out. See, I can't wait. That's one of the advantages. And I know what's going to happen when we get to that age. They'll have stopped the free bus pass. I'll be out every day on it. Well, that's a boring day out, isn't it? Listen to him talking about locks. We're going to upset them. I'll keep it on. You know, I keep thinking I should pretend to be foreign. I'm daft not to. It's over a lot of problems. So I don't think they'd bother with it if you can't speak English. It's gone down, it was 15 quid earlier. Must get cheaper during the day.
When what passed before it was 15, now it's 10.
Yeah. They must do it. That's a bit cheeky, isn't it, really? I always think of her, what's her name, that girl, Hilton. God.
Oh, Paris.
Yeah, I'd have married her in seconds. She's multi-millionaire and she's quite hot. Although apparently she's not getting the cash. Her grandparents, I'm sure I read that her grandparents have got annoyed with her or something, and she's not going to get all the spondulas.
I'm sure she's doing alright.
Yeah. She was actually funny in that TV show. I don't know if you ever watched it, her and her mate. It was surprisingly entertaining. You wouldn't have ever thought it would be. You know, where they go to people's houses and... Did you ever watch it?
No.
Oh, it was hysterical. they used to go to all these, they were like really religious types often, and they'd usually have kids, usually lads, who were like teenagers, and you've got them too. I mean, it's like heaven, wasn't it? Really religious kids, and suddenly like you've got these two babes living with you who are basically a bit not religious, and they'd like really wind the family. Oh, it sounds rubbish, but it was one of the funniest things ever. It was a show that shouldn't have worked, but was, I mean, the other one that was at the time, I don't know if you watched it, that Ice Road Truckers or whatever it was called.
I used to enjoy that.
Yeah, God, that was the most frightening thing going. It was a camera underneath. I mean, I'm not sure if it was the same camera shot each time, but yeah, I don't think I'd have done that job for £1 million. And some of them didn't even have heaters on. They had a bloke on it, his heater had failed, and I thought, yeah, I really want to do that. Minus 1,000 degrees. I don't think it was colourful last time I came. Might have been.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're changing, don't
They must do. The lights were on, but I can't remember. But I'm sure they had shots and stuff. Just, I don't know. I think maybe they can make more money from the car park. That's probably what they've done. See, I think it'd be fun to go down there, but it's probably dangerous. You know, within a little boat or something.
Yeah.
Capsize.
Go down, I'll film it.
Well, no, have you seen it? I've got one. You know that boat? No, do it. You know, because what I'm thinking is, you know that boat they bring on the Friday?
Oh yeah.
I've got one of them, and they're and they're really good. I've gone on the York River, what they use with it, and I've seen some kids they're getting millions of views. They strapped them all together and just shot down without any paddles down this river thing. I thought, that's easy. You get a million views. Yeah, and they were going wee. I mean, they do things like jumping across, you know, onto the you know, the base things and whatnot. But I thought, yeah, that ain't that tough. I could do that all day long. They were pathetic. Because they are tough little boats, and they're only like a tenner. You just got to have decent paddles, that's all.
Try to do a calais together.